Welcome back to another episode of Python tutorial by FocusUs. In this episode, I'm gonna talk about list. Python doesn't have arrays to hold a sequence of values like in other programming languages. Instead of arrays, Python has list. One superiority of list is that items in a list need not to be of the same type, unlike other programming languages. To create a Python list of items, we need to mention the items separated by commas in a square bracket. So let us create a list L1 and type 1, 2, 3 hello and welcome to Python, and let us close the list. Also, a list can have another list as item, which is called nested list. So let's create list L2 and type 1, 2, 3, 4 in one list, 5, 6, 7, 8 in another list, and 9, 10, 11, 12 in another list. Individual elements in a list can be accessed by using an index in square brackets. And remember that list index starts from 0. Suppose I want to display hello from list L1. The index number of hello in list L1 is 3. So to display hello, we type print L1 3 and we get the output hello. Also in list 2, when I type L2 1, I get output as 5, 6, 7, 8. This is because the index 1 of the list L2 contains 5, 6, 7, 8. But suppose I want to display 7 from the list L2. For that we type L2 1 and 2. This is because 7 lies in index 2 of this list. Suppose we want to display all the items of the list L1. For that we use for loop. So for that I type for x in L1 and print x, and we get the items of the list L1. Suppose I want to display the items of the list L2. For that we use for loop 2 times. So for that I type for x in L2. Again I type for y in x and I type print y. And when we run this program, we get the items of the list L2. And suppose we want to add an item to the list. For that we use append function. To add FocusUs in list L1, we type l1.append FocusUs. And now when I type L1, I get the updated list. Sometimes we want to change the elements of a list. For that we use equal to. When I type L2 1 is equal to 13, 14, 15, 16, and when I type print L2, I get the updated list. This is how you can play around with list in Python. And at last, suppose we have a list of number L3 which is equal to 12, 34, 56, 78, 98, 23, 67, 45. To print the maximum value, we type max L3 and we get the output 98 because this is the maximum number in this list. And to print the minimum value of the list, we type min L3 and we get 12 because 12 is the minimum value of the list. So this is the basic concept of list in Python. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next tutorial.